1/3 shocking truth revealed, debunking the flat earth myth for real. Have you ever had a quiet moment and wondered if everything you learned in school could be wrong, especially about the shape of our planet? In this video, we will expose the myths behind the flat earth idea and use clear, straightforward facts to prove it cannot stand up to real science. Stay with us until the last second, because we will peel back layers of evidence that demolish all doubts and free you from the grip of misinformation. Right here on Oddiverse, we dive into the most fascinating subjects, but this topic might be our most puzzling yet. You might have seen social media posts claiming there's a massive cover-up about the Earth's shape, or heard rumors that powerful groups are hiding the truth. These stories often play on our instinct to question authority and push us toward a rabbit hole of confusion, but in a world loaded with conflicting information, it is crucial to step back and look at verifiable proof. In the next few minutes, we will explore the history of the flat earth myth, review vital scientific concepts like gravity and perspective, and show undeniable images and experiments that confirm our planet's curvature. We will also look into the psychology behind why people cling to such claims, and offer you the tools you need to think critically for yourself. By the end, you will see that the flat earth idea is not just a misunderstanding, it is a myth that unravels when challenged with simple evidence. So if you are ready to separate fact from fiction, prepare for a journey that cuts through rumors and questionable theories. Let your curiosity guide you and keep your mind open as we examine each piece of proof. We promise that what you learn here will not only dismantle false claims, but also deepen your awe for our remarkable planet. Now, let's dive into the heart of this debate and watch how solid facts leave the flat earth notion in the dust. Let us begin by looking at how the flat earth belief took shape in modern times. Although many ancient cultures had different ideas about the world, most early astronomers discovered convincing hints of Earth's roundness. Eratosthenes, a Greek scholar, measured shadows in two cities and accurately calculated the Earth's circumference more than 2,000 years ago. Yet in recent years, some online communities have pushed the notion that Earth might be flat, claiming that all pictures from space are staged and that we are victims of a grand conspiracy. Their arguments can sound convincing, but let us see if they hold up. One key claim often used by flat Earth believers is the horizon argument. They say the horizon always appears at eye level, suggesting a flat plane, but we must remember that our eyes can trick us. The Earth is huge, and at ground level, the curve is not obvious because it is spread across such a massive distance. On top of that, visual factors like refraction can affect how we see the horizon. High altitude images from aircraft and weather balloons show a gentle curve. The horizon only looks flat in everyday life because we are so close to Earth's surface. Next, consider the idea of ships vanishing over the horizon. For centuries, sailors watched as the hull of a departing ship disappeared before the mast and sails, proving the sea's curvature. Flat Earth supporters counter this by saying it is a trick of perspective or refraction. However, we can test this ourselves with binoculars or a telescope. If you watch a ship move far enough away, it will sink below the line of sight from the bottom up. No matter how powerful your zoom lens is, you cannot bring the entire ship back into full view once it crosses the curve. 2/3. Gravity is another concept often challenged in flat earth circles. They propose alternative explanations like buoyancy or electromagnetism to account for objects falling. However, these explanations fail to address the consistent effects we see daily, such as how gravity keeps oceans, buildings, and everything else anchored to the planet. If the Earth were flat, gravity would act oddly, pulling objects at angles and leading to unbalanced pressure distributions around the globe. Instead, we see a uniform gravitational field that aligns with the physics of a spherical planet. By ignoring gravity, flat earth theories crumble under the weight of basic physics. Photographic evidence also stands strong against the flat earth idea. While conspiracy theorists claim that every space agency is in on a worldwide scheme, the scale of such a plot would be unimaginable. Think of all the nations, private companies, satellite operators, and amateur astronomers who have captured images of Earth. If the planet were flat, they would all have to fabricate consistent images day after day, year after year. Even independent projects have sent cameras on high-altitude balloons that capture the planet's curvature. To accept the flat Earth argument, one would have to believe in a perfect global cover-up. And then there is the matter of time zones. On a globe, the sun's light hits different regions at different angles, causing sunrise, midday, and sunset to happen at separate times. A flat Earth would not explain why cities thousands of miles apart have specific, predictable time differences. For instance, when it is noon in London, it might be early morning morning in New York or late at night in Tokyo. This pattern is consistent with a spherical Earth spinning on its axis. Flat Earth explanations often become tangled when trying to justify time zones without a global shape. Air travel patterns also contradict the flat Earth claim. When you look at flight routes between distant cities in the southern hemisphere, such as from Australia to South Africa or South America, they make sense on a spherical model but would appear bizarre on a flat map. Pilots rely on navigational data that only works correctly with a spherical Earth. The times and distances between major international hubs match well with round Earth calculations. If Earth were flat, flight durations and direct routes would not match reality, causing massive chaos in the aviation industry, which is clearly not the case. Beyond the scientific evidence, the flat Earth notion often thrives on the appeal of secret knowledge. Some people are drawn to the idea that they have discovered a hidden truth that mainstream society does not accept. This sense of belonging to a special group can be very powerful. It gives them a feeling of purpose and identity, even when the evidence is weak. The internet amplifies these beliefs, allowing communities to share memes, videos, and personal anecdotes that seem to confirm their suspicions. Once someone becomes emotionally invested in such a belief, it can be hard to break free. So how can we best respond to flat Earth arguments? The most powerful approach is to show respect and understanding while guiding them to direct evidence and hands-on experiments. Encourage them to replicate Eratosthenes' measurement or observe a lunar eclipse. During a lunar eclipse, the Earth's shadow on the moon is curved, and it remains consistent across different locations. You can also track how star constellations change as you move north or south. These real-life demonstrations allow people to see reality with their own eyes. Mocking or insulting them often pushes them further into their defensive corner. Finally, it is essential to recognize why we should care about debunking false claims like the flat Earth. Misinformation erodes our ability to make informed decisions, from health matters to public policy. When we ignore real science in one area, it can create a slippery slope, leading us to question proven facts in other fields. By arming ourselves with knowledge, encouraging open dialogue, and 3/3 staying grounded in evidence, we protect the integrity of our collective understanding. The shape of our planet may seem like a minor detail to some, but it symbolizes the broader importance of critical thinking in our lives. You have now seen the facts that prove our planet is unmistakably round. If you found value in this journey, consider subscribing to Oddiverse for more revealing content. Every subscription helps us reach more curious minds, and your likes and comments guide our future topics. Also, do not forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. By staying engaged, you help nurture a community built on genuine learning. Thank you for joining us in exploring the truth about our world. Keep questioning, keep searching, and remember to keep your eyes open to the wonders around you.